What's up, fight fans? We are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I am always your host, Edwin. Where the wall fights start.
Round one.
Let's get it. Abdullah Mason is entering, I believe it's the second round right now, and he already scored a drop on him. He dropped his opponent. So Abdullah Mason's doing some clean work here. Let's hop right into the action. And thank you for joining in here at Round One Sports TV. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and welcome as we take a look at Saturday night fights. We have a lot of fights in the card. We're going to be bouncing around from each card and checking out the fights. Abdullah Mason right now, they're in the third round, and he's popping the jab right now. He's in this Philly shell that I hate now for young kids. I wish they would adopt a different, concept because, a lot of these guys don't use the Philly shell defense correctly. They start rolling their shoulders and standing in place, getting caught. Abdullah Mason today is sporting a new hairdo, got the waves popping off right now, turning 21 years old today. Nice uppercut on the inside on Abdullah. Ornelas here needs to start using the jab a little bit more to come in on Abdullah. And Abdullah's doing the right thing right now. He's working the feints right now, trying to get a big reaction out of him. And he's doing the same to Abdullah. He's trying to get low. It's got Abdullah missing a little bit here. Nice shot right there from Abdullah on the inside. Ornelas here smiles back. And when a fighter smiles, typically they're hurt. They're hurt. Oh, he clipped Abdullah with a nice inside uppercut. Abdullah circles out. Ornelas. Oh, Abdullah comes in with an uppercut of his own. Swings big. Referee breaks him up. Both men in the center of the ring. Ornelas goes down one time to the body. Abdullah, 2 shots upstairs. Nothing really happening. Ornelas Abdullah ties up right now. Referee breaks him up. They're in the center of the ring. We're in the third round right now at a scheduled 10-round fight. Nice shot. Ornelas hits him right over the top. Ooh, nice shot from Abdullah. Nice left right over the top. Ornelas salutes him for the shot. Comes back with 2 body shots. Abdullah hits the jab and they tie up. Referee breaks him out. The ending of round 3. Abdullah Mason seems to be in control of this fight. Here we go right here. Torres coming into the building. I believe co-main event of tonight's feature bout. Elvis Rodriguez will be going in against oh, there we go. Gianardo. He's a big dude, bro. Look how tall he is compared to the doorways. He's got a duck underneath him. Oh yeah. That's a big dude. He's got a duck underneath that doorway right there. Woo! These guys is big, bro. They big. And Torres, Richard Torres Jr., he's a small heavyweight, man, but he's all we got right now. So I'm getting behind him, What's up with the chat right now? What's up, Carlos, in the building? How you do, Carlos? We're in the 4th round with the Abdullah Mason top rank card. Right now, Abdullah Mason covering up. His opponent's really putting some pressure on. Nice uppercut on the inside by Abdullah. He spins a one down, upstairs. A flurry of punches on the inside for Abdullah Mason. Ornelas is stalking. He's just stalking Abdullah. And Abdullah's being cool, calm, collective. He's trying to be a little bit more methodical with his punch selection and what he throws out. Nice over the hand. Ooh, nice. Abdullah straighten that. He's throwing that straight left right over the top because he's bending down. Abdullah circles out. You know, I don't like when Abdullah gets so comfortable like that where he starts to put his hands down. Homeboy closed the distance very fast. I think Abdullah was a little surprised of that. He's throwing a stabbing jab downstairs to the body. Abdullah covers up. They're both in the middle of the ring right now. Abdullah snapping the jab. Abdullah has overextended a couple times in this fight. He's correcting his mistake, but this guy is definitely trying to get Abdullah's attention to sleep on the overhand. I think he's trying to set Abdullah up right now with an overhand shot, and he threw it right there. Nice body work right here. Both fighters exchanging big on the inside right now. Abdullah swinging strong right now, trying to hurt that body where he had dropped him in the 2nd round with a body shot. So he knows that nice. Both shot fighters. Oh, late reaction. He goes down again. It's kind of like a late reaction, the first knockdown too. Meets Abdullah right in the center of the ring once again. Boom. He's trying to get it back. He's swinging big. He's coming strong at Abdullah right now. And he survives the round. Carlos says Abdullah is clearly overpowering this dude as he is progressing depending on what he's facing. Southpaw or orthodox, he has master bringing his right. He has to master bringing his right hand to his face back on the defense. That's what he has to master. I'm agreement with you, Carlos. He has to put his hand back to where he got it back from. That's where I said Abdullah loses a bit of his technique when he starts exchanging. When Abdullah starts to exchange big, he gets sloppy in his defense. In between those exchanges, you can catch him. He starts off defensively sound, and he'll put his guard up and he'll block shots. The second he starts exchanging and swinging, that glove goes right underneath his chin. It just sits right here. He puts it right here. It's like, in a sense, he wants to be a little too cool than rather be defensively sound. Ornelas catches him with a good shot, couple body shots here, popping off. Ornelas staying on the tip of his, he's trying to use his legs and bounce. And Abdullah's going backwards voluntarily. Because this guy's not putting that much pressure for him to be going back like that. I'm not sure if Abdullah's taking some of the round off to catch a breather. That's what it looks like. Abdullah's taking the round off. Like he's catching a breather. Not a lot of action coming from Abdullah right now. It's usually one punch sequences here. We're in the 5th round. This is his first 10-round fight. That might be going through his head. He might be trying to preserve his energy. Just in case he has to get into the later rounds. Abdullah right now is they clinch up in the middle of the ring. He's doing minimum work compared to his volume in previous fights and previous rounds. Nice little shot over the top for Ornelas here. Not much action out of Abdullah this round at all. We're in round 5. Here goes Abdullah right now, popping off. Couple shots right here, framing out. Letting that left go over the top. Now, I know that this guy looks like he's trying to set that overhand over the top. That's where I think he's trying to, the punch he's trying to get. It looks like Abdullah took that round off. Let's see how he responds in the next round. What, this was round 2? Oh, nice shot. Boom, boom. Oh, I thought it was a body shot. He hit him in the face. Bang, bang. He ducked during the sequence. When I caught it, I thought it was a body shot. Both shots been up top. Stand corrected. What's up, legend? What's up, baby? Nice shot. Abdullah spinning out, popping the jab right now. As you can see. Nice. Ooh. He's trying to time Abdullah with that uppercut coming in. Once Abdullah crosses that like threshold, he's been throwing the uppercut for a while. Like, seems like Abdullah can't like loosen up a little. He's shaking out his arms a couple times. Like he's having problems. He doesn't feel as fast or as good jab, good jab. We're in the 6th round right now with Abdullah Mason and Ornelas. He's cut over the eye right now. And Abdullah hits him with a good shot upstairs right now. A couple power shots right here going downstairs to the body. Good uppercut. Good side shot. He got Ornelas down. And again, he goes down again for the 3rd time in the fight. He's not out of the fight yet. He gets up. Goes right to Abdullah Mason, throws a body shot right away. Oh, nice straight left hand. You know, Abdullah Mason fighting a left-handed fighter right now must be giving him a little different look. So that's why I think we're here. But oh, nice shot. He's swinging for the fences right now. He caught Abdullah with a decent shot right there on them ropes. Have you noticed Abdullah has not thrown a punch since he caught him with that shot? And he didn't throw one into the closing the round. It's a pretty decent shot by my man here. He's not out of the fight. This guy is not out of the fight yet. He's been down 3 times in the fight. I don't think he's winning the fight so far going into the 7th round. I think he needs a knockout to beat Abdullah Mason right now. You know, I think he needs a knockout. I think Abdullah Mason is up 6-1 right now, I would say. I think I could give the kid the first round, if any round. Other than that, he got dropped in the second. That's a 10-8 round. He's been dropped 3 times in the fight. His corner just kissed him on the cheek, like to say, fight's over or something. Like, what was going? Oh, they checking the doctor now at him. Yep. Fight's over. Told you. I told you. His corner kiss went like that and like went like that. And I think they were looking for a way out. They saw they had no more, they didn't have no wins. They were just going to send their fighter out there to receive more punishment. I think they opted out to say, live to fight another day. TKO. I mean, I get it. He gets what? Let's see here. I mean, I get it. He gets desperate and becomes irresponsible on his defense. That's what Keyshawn is working on, among other things, on his, yeah. What's his father saying to him? Yeah, I don't got no volume on mine. Anyway, I was reading this. You can see the improvements. Yes, you can see it. Um, it was a good fight for the young man. Late minute replacement. He's obviously going to fight someone else. Look at Jay Prince. He's everywhere. He is everywhere and he's in everything. It's a good way to bring that extra money in. Jay Prince has been in the game for a long time, man. Whether you guys know it or not. I didn't Jay Prince work with Mayweather? How many times they gonna flip that belt upside down? So the black fur now for the WBO is signifying interim and small minor belts. The black fur, the white fur inside the belts are bigger champions, I guess. What's Abdullah saying? Let's see. Let's see what my man's. All right. I wanted to see if he made an announcement on being on the May 4th card for Naoya Inoue, and if any of you guys hear anything about that, because I know that Top Rank has not filled that card for May 4th in Las Vegas yet. And there's already some fighters that just fought a couple days ago, like Emilio Vargas, El General, that's going to be on that May 4th card. This is a top ranked card. A lot of these guys that are fighting tonight on this card, in fact, could be fighting in that card. Yo, do I got this shit spinning around? I didn't even know that. I just peeped it. Yeah, that shit it just keeps going. I must have had everything showing. Like, let me see. What do I want to put on today? What do I want to put on today? Let's see here. Bing. No. Yeah, we can put that on today. It's not bad right there. Bang, 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 bang. All right. We got tanks, tank. Dun, 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 I like the world. That's cool. So that's a good, a little test for Abdullah Mason. He passed the test. I give respect to his competition. Thank you for showing up and getting Abdullah Mason an opportunity to showcase his skills as well. So both shout out to both men that fought tonight. Um, there's always things you can work on when you're a young fighter and an old fighter. It doesn't really matter. So I'm on the line that Abdullah still needs work. He needs to learn how to bring that hand back and stay defensively responsible. Don't get lost in the fight. Don't worry about what he's doing, what the crowd's saying. Do your job. Do what we were trained to do. Do not veer away from that. And Abdullah will start learning that with every fight. He's still young. What I'm hearing is I wanted to see if he would say Andy Cruz. Because Andy Cruz is a name that I've been hearing of late that could be a potential future fight for young Abdullah Mason. I would like that fight right there. Andy Cruz, Olympian. Uh, he's been doing great in the sport of boxing right now. He only has a handful of fights. Abdullah has slightly more above him. I'm not sure where you would really rate both their competition. They're both fairly young in the sport. So I'm not going to say that neither of these guys fought world champions or Hall of Famers at this point in their career. So, if you're talking up Andy Cruz with some of the top guys, well, then I think I'm in agreement that this would be one of those kind of tests where that, you would look at Elvis Rodriguez right now. So they got Richard Torres as the main event? And Elvis is coming out right now? Oh, this is a scary fight. This is a scary fight right here. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think Elvis Rodriguez is in a lot of trouble tonight, to tell you the truth. Look at Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach. Come on, kid. Don't break off Freddie Roach's hands there, Elvis. He's just trying to shoot the mitts with you to show that, he ain't your regular mitt guy. Oh, looking for that. Watch out for that punch for Elvis in the fight. Delgado, man, he's just tough, bro. This is a crazy fight. I gotta admit, right? I like this fight a lot right here. I like the fight. It's kind of fight that, you gotta thin out the herd. Who's the next man going up? There's a couple of us that are on fire or got small names or medium names in the game. And sometimes this is where you got to get. You got too many guys wanting a shot at these world titles. Everybody feeling deserving for these shots, and these are these kind of fights. You know, at some point in these guys' career, any of these guys could be a world champion, and this could be a world champion fight right here. Um, I, you never know how a man is going to respond from time off, a little bit in inactivity. Elvis, I have to see this firsthand because not every guy is built the same. I know a guy that can take a year off and look like shit. I know a guy that can take a year off and look amazing. It depends what you were doing in between that year. Was it an entire year of partying and vacation? Or within that period, were you in and out of the gym, maintaining, your level of training, so to speak? And I don't have a measuring stick for that. I'm not in these guys' camps, and these guys can say virtually anything. It doesn't mean that it makes it any truer than, oh yeah, I run 20 miles. Bullshit. This guy barely runs a mile and shit. You know what I mean? I've heard that before for years in the sport. I know that fighters are never going to reveal injuries to you, and they're not going to admit that they're not in shape. So and there are a few champions now that are looking to regain their championship as well. There's the bat phone. Sweetie, I'm on a live. Call me back. Love you. So, yeah. there's look at Jose Valenzuela lost his belt before making a title defense. He didn't solidify the ritual of being a champion, and I know that that's gonna bite him in his ass because when they ask these guys to take these tough fights, or you know what I mean. Um, Damn, Gary Antoine Russell was like, I know he was coming off a loss, but still, that was a big, and that's exactly what a lot of fight enthusiasts is saying about Devin Haney and that Ramirez fight right now. Same kind of thing. They're like, damn, Devin, that's a fucking tough fight. And in Devin's case, I feel like he has to take that fight, a fight like that anyway. It didn't have to be that fight in particular. No, I'm not saying he had to take that fight in particular, but that kind of fight. He fights a cab driver, they're not going to give him credit. He ends up fighting a guy that is virtually unknown, or if not unknown, leading into the Ryan Garcia 2 fight. The fans are going to shit on him. This is the type of fight that we all know. It's a tough fight. Ramirez is coming. He's game. He looks great. He looks amazing in shape. So I think that it's a good fight for Devin. He just gotta perform well in that situation, and look at Elvis Rodriguez tonight. If Elvis Rodriguez wants to put himself in title contention, he's got to win this fight. Same thing goes for his opponent here, Delgado. Same shit. If he is thinking about competing for a world title anytime soon, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. And then, I'm not sure uh on the champions right now. A lot of the champions are currently in fights. Teofimo Lopez, he's going to be fighting Arnold Barboza. I heard some shit about Teo. He's a little butthurt that he's like on the undercard and he's like the only legitimate champion. But Teo, that's how the business goes, brother. Don't worry. It seems like you're still paying attention to social media because obviously that's how you feel because there's a lot of fans saying that this close, training camp, like you just need to lock in for the next few. You just gotta lock in, man. From the remaining, what are we in April 5th right now? Come on, like Tio, like May 4th is right there. 30 days. You like stay off social media, dude. And Robert Garcia has a lot of fighters tonight going in. It seems like Robert Garcia has not gotten out of the corner at all tonight. Every time you look in the corner, Robert Garcia was in that corner, wasn't he? Like, and he seems to be winning. So, who do you guys got in this fight? Come on, guys. Who do you guys got in this fight? This is a tough fight right here. Hey, yo, let me know what's going on in the other cards, other fights. What you got here? Mexican boxing number 1. Mason Hype Job. Told y'all look, he's a kid, Mexican boxing. A hype job in what regards? Hype job usually promotional company, bypassing you everything, world title, and then we say, yo, he's not the champion you guys think he is. Fighting right now at the level that he's fighting, it's hard to call him a hype job when his competition is not that great and he's not there yet. So you got to admit, he's fairly green. He's just going from a prospect to a contender. in most people's eyes, it was going to be in this fight, first 10-round fight. So I don't think he got to the hype job point yet. Now, if you're like rushed to the top without a 12-round fight and all of a sudden thrown into a world title fight against some guy with one leg and a missing eye, then you're like, okay, hype job here. We've seen the setup. I didn't call Keyshawn Davis a hype job when he beat Dennis Baranchyk. Dennis Baranchyk didn't even look like he should have been in the ring with Keyshawn Davis, and he was the champion. Like, wow. So, I'm on the line that Abdullah, um, he's hot right now, and some of these kids could be arrogant or real flamboyant or confident or however you view him. But he's definitely a good young talent. As of today, he just turned 21 years old today, so sky's the limit for the kid. We'll see if he's a hype job when they put him in against better, tougher competition. Let's see how defensively sound he is then, right? We're going to find out. Elvis Rodriguez fight is about to commence right now. Both men headed back to the corner. The referee read them the instructions, and round one begins. Elvis Rodriguez against Delagat. Oh, I thought he snapped him with that jab first. He blocked it with the. Okay, good. Elvis staying outside right now. Delgado is trying to like close the distance right now and get in that mid-range sweet spot. Kind of makes Elvis exchange. Delgado is a good counter puncher, and he knows how to sneak them shots downstairs. Elvis Rodriguez, I'm not sure what he's doing right now. I know he's a little cold right now, both men starting off, but he's looking at Delgado a lot. And Delgado's not going for that rookie shit. He's not just going to set in for the trap, shoots the straight right, snaps the jab straight down. Um, Elvis trying to pop the jab right now. And here we are in round one, midway through round one. Nice little jab downstairs by Elvis. Delgado answers back with a jab of his own, and both men are doing the forbidden dance in a circle. Delgado quickly throws one upstairs, goes downstairs to the body, and Elvis is flicking the jab, but it looks like when Delgado starts to close in, Elvis starts to rely to sit on the back foot. He's trying to sit back and wait for Delgado to come in to counter him, it looks. And Delgado is this is a feel out process round, and he's treating it as such. He's not walking in because Elvis sits back on his back foot and is inviting him basically to come in. Delgado will shoot a shot, and he's being patient so far. The fight is young. Nice little shot downstairs by Elvis. Delgado blocks the one upstairs. He's just trying to stalk down Elvis right now with a mild pressure, not nothing, anything crazy. And Elvis is, both fighters downloading information right now. I got to give that round one to Delgado. I think he landed the better of the two punches. Uh, Elvis at the end there, the closing part of the sound was a bit more active at the closing part of the round, coming with under a minute left. But I'll slightly edge out Delgado. getting the round from what I saw. What do you guys see in this fight right now? Emilio Vargas stopped him. Been saying it has been. He got Las Vegas on his shoes. Huh? Oh, because he's Elvis. And Elvis lives in Las Vegas. I get it. Get it. Both men right now, still nothing major has happened. Delgado is just snapping this jab, seeing what Elvis's response is to it. And Elvis is happy to play this part. He's not throwing enough punches behind it to try to create the situation. He's kind of like relying on the fact that he wants Delgado to step through that threshold. And sometimes it's a cat and mouse game, boxing. Who makes the first mistake? The guy saying you're not going in, the crowd starts booing, and all of a sudden you're like, all right, then I'm going in. And he's like, well, boop. That's what I've been waiting for all night. Elvis shoots a good straight. Delgado's got the pressure on him, the right tactic, but he's just not willing right now early in the fight to cross that line. It's not time. It's not time. He's got to be patient. He's got to work his way inside. Use that jab a little bit more. Uh he's looking to set up that shot downstairs right now. Uh Elvis got his elbows nice pointed out like this. That solar plex shot is there. The looping shot underneath to the body, it's there. Um, Try to push Elvis to his. Oh, there it was. Elvis got to put his punches together a little bit more. I know. I think he's trying to wait him out, Delgado, and really get him to make a mistake. Sometimes it could be effective in the fight. Sometimes it could cost you. The guy could be equally as patient as you, and you went and gave away rounds, and now you got to get some of these rounds back and shit. So sometimes you don't want to be coming back in a fight. You want to make sure you finish the wrong round strong. You feel like you're winning the rounds. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. That Tim Zoo fight card is about to pop off on Amazon Prime, right? At 10 o'clock. The Tim Zoo fight card on Amazon Prime. Who won that George Joyce fight? Anybody know who won that George Joyce fight? I didn't check it out. It started fairly early, but I knew they would get in the ring sometimes within the day. Had so much boxing I knew I was gonna cover. A lot of guys that I want to take a look at. Let me know on that Latin card too there. What's the other one? I think who's going on? Pro Box got a card too. The Zone got a card going on tonight. Top Rank got a card going on tonight. There's another smaller promotion. Me and the group were talking about it earlier today. So there's a lot of fighting going on tonight. The one I wanted to focus on though was this Top Rank one One, because I got a subscription to the channel. Two, some of these guys are gonna fight on their Naoya Inoue card. I want to see who got potential on being there on May 4th. Rohan Polanco will be on that card. And right now, both men, we are here in round 3 against Elvis Rodriguez versus Delgado. And right now, I thought that Delgado would be a little bit more active. Round 4 is where I thought in my head he's going to start to pick it up. Round 4 is when I think the fight's going to really break out. You know, Delgado is a strong pressure fighter himself in his own right. And Elvis, you know, oh, he just took a nice little sneaky, cheeky shot right on the inside. Delgado hit Elvis with. Both fighters in the center of the ring. You know, although Elvis is throwing the jab, he's not working with it, not putting anything, no punches behind it, not setting anything up, just kind of just using it as, you know, as a distraction. I'm not sure what Elvis's game plan right now. He's been going back all night. And for the most part, it's been one punch move, one punch move. Occasionally he'll throw 1-2. It's just one punch, boom. And Delgado, he's hinting to it's a trap. Like, you know, Elvis wants him to do this. He wants him to come in, you know, and Delgado's still trying to like see if he could get some work out of him, slow him down a little bit before he crosses that threshold. And I thought Delgado would look a lot faster against Elvis. Elvis seems to be the faster of the two fighters, and I was on the line, and I'm still on the line that Delgado is the tougher of the two fighters. He can take some damage and keep coming forward. Um, what's up, Bam Bam? How you doing? In the building. And that's that main event right there, warming up right there in the background. Yeah, that Tim Zoo shit, it should be popping off.
Round 1.
Like Frontline said the other night, he got jokes. He said the squirrel, the raccoon and the skunk was outside my crib. I had to grab the strap, and he was like, "Where the wall fight start? Round 1." It was me against the raccoon and the skunk. Hilarious. Oh, damn, he's a big dude, bro. How tall is that dude? Damn, Torres is not that, like, he's not that big, man. How Richard Torres, how tall is Richard Torres? Can anybody put it in the chat? Modern day Mike Tyson. He can't hit like Mike, but he is pretty good. Here we are in round 4. And this is where I think the fight's going to break out. This is where I think he's going to start to add more pressure on Elvis right here. I felt like Elvis had to, you know, if he was going to give away these rounds, the early rounds to Elvis, you got to take them. Take them, put them in the bag, because you know that this part of the fight, or you had to anticipate this part of the fight where that he's coming in, you know, just taking punches, coming in, boom, boom, boom. Diego took a good shot to the body. That was a low blow. Yeah, yeah. Elvis, man, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. You got to put your punches together a little more. Let them go. Or at least give the indication that you are. Take some power off and just do all speed. If you don't want to waste any, like, to throw hard punches. There you go. Elvis is putting 1-2 together, 1-2. And here comes the Mexican fighters coming. He wants to exchange with him. And that's what he wants Elvis to do. You could see it. Sneaking that body shot underneath. Elvis got to pay attention to that. It was partially blocked. Elvis throws the looping right. Straight left, straight down. Straight left to the body. And my man, the Mexican fighter, he's got to work that jab. The Mexican, he's got to work the jab more. He's like abandoning it now. Elvis is really controlling a lot of this with his jab. Nice little combination he put together there. Elvis is starting to like open up now. And like I said, the fight is starting to break out in round 4. I give that round to Elvis right there. Elvis was definitely catching him with the more eye-catching shots. He started to put his punches together. That shot right over the top. Good left hand, straight over. Caught him. And he did a couple good body shots too, if they would show it top ESPN. Elvis got some good body shots in that fight too. And as you can see, he's mixing his punches up more. And that's when I felt the fight was gonna break out, round 4. And it did. And it did. What's up? Bang, bang. What's up, Carlos? Yeah, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button for me. Good shot. And we're in the 5th round right now with Elvis Rodriguez and Delgado. And both men tying up on their feet a lot in this fight. Delgado stepping on Elvis's front foot and Elvis stepping on his. That's good. That's typical. Ooh, nice shot. Nice. Ooh, okay, Delgado. Okay, Elvis. Let's mix it up some more. Don't let it go far in between. See, now Elvis ain't setting it up with the jab now. There you go. That's better, kid. Pop that jab out there. There's an opening there. Delgado's throwing that jab out there lazy. He can come right over that jab. He's using the jab as a rangefinder. He's just like flicking it. Elvis can catch on to that and smash the side of his head. He's just got to time it. He's been just pawing out his jab and he's trying to use it as a rangefinder to Elvis. Elvis needs to just come right over that lazy jab. Just shoot that straight right over it. Bam! And throw it with some conviction. Put some dick on it. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. Let's go. Damn, bro. Delgado, his pressure is good, right? But it could be better. He kind of stops his pressure mid-range. He doesn't go like commit with it. Like he's pressuring him, yeah. But and here comes Elvis. Elvis is done with it now. He's like, yo, Delgado, if you ain't coming in, I'm gonna bring the pressure to you. Elvis's eye is a little swollen here. Yo, Delgado has been catching him, right? With that straight right. That's how he got that little fucking cheeky eye cut right there. Whenever Elvis throws the jab, he lowers his level and he's popping him right there with it. I'm glad Gio won the fight with injury. They've been tying up their feet all night, stepping on each other's feet. Good body work there. Elvis Elvis could have a bit more success if he lets his hands go a little bit more. Delgado is a hard puncher in his own right, and I think that he's just not gonna play with him. I guess what Elvis is doing is pretty the right thing to do. Come to think about it, it is. Uh, I just want him to be just like that, a little bit more active. Here we are in the 6th round. We got Elvis Rodriguez versus Delgado, and nice shot by Elvis Rodriguez. He snaps the right hand right off the side of the head of Delgado, and Delgado is coming forward. Elvis Rodriguez is really like meeting him in the center of the ring, but he's almost backed up against the rope. Delgado is on the hunt. He clips him off the side of the head, and Elvis quickly spins to the middle of the ring. Elvis Rodriguez is in the high guard for the most part, and Delgado is pawing out his jab, trying to find a way in. The foot battle placement in this fight is where the real war has been going on. Who's ever can step that extra inch over, it's gonna land that shot. Little clash of heads. Referee tells him to keep him up. Delgado is a little bit wild. I'm starting to think that Delgado in this fight can't catch up to Elvis Rodriguez. So Elvis Rodriguez, if he can, you know, get in where he fits in. Where's the work? What is he seeing? Is it bending your knees, letting them come in slightly, and then counting off the body, working up the top? Do you feel that you have the fight in control? And as soon as I said that, Delgado lands a good 1-2. Elvis drops one over the top. Nice little left hand check hook, snaps the jab back out there. Straight left, straight right. Delgado goes back. Elvis Rodriguez, they're back at the center of the ring, and Delgado doesn't seem phased by Elvis's attack. The foot placement, again, they keep stepping on each other's foot, which he doesn't land that front foot on the ground like he wanted for the support to line him up for his shots. Elvis right now swinging strong. I think he could save some of that strength and just utilize this jab right now, which he has not been really taking advantage of. That's a nice straight 1-2 by Elvis. Another straight 1-2 down the pipe. And Delgado just tries to fold with it, goes in, nice hook. Delgado is swinging strong right now, really stalking Elvis. And whenever he thinks he's going to get some success, it seems like Elvis has been punching back and trying to make sure that He's up in the round. Elvis is doing pretty good work right here, guys. Right now, I think that Elvis is turning to like uh at least fight a little bit better. Both his eyes look swollen, bro. Damn, Delgado's shots is tough. Them shots that he's getting in there, really piecing up Elvis's face there. But Elvis is doing some pretty good work right now. That last round, he did some pretty good work. Bam, snapping Delgado's head back right there. And that's that one or two shots that Delgado's getting in, and that shit is fucking up Elvis's face. Here we are, round 7. Delgado quickly takes the center of the ring and starts trying to apply his pressures to Elvis. He's throwing out a jab, nice cheeky uppercut on the inside by Delgado. Elvis Rodriguez moving around, and the foot placement war is going on again. Both men stepping on each other's foot periodically throughout the round. When you have two southpaws fighting against each other, this is common in the sport. Well, when you got a oh every time I think there's an opportunity. Oh, come on. Elvis Rodriguez is making sure that whenever Delgado has a moment of success, he steps forward and tries to get that back real quick. He's not haven't been letting it go. I wish he would have threw that punch right there a long time ago. That kind of like overhand check hook, but when he was throwing his jab as a rangefinder, he was throwing it so much. I thought that Elvis was gonna pick up on it, get a beat on that. Uh, Delgado right now, he's just trying to make sure that the punches that he throw land and count. Here we are in the 7th round. Do you guys feel like Elvis Rodriguez is winning this fight right now? Nice. Delgado just answered back by a big 1-2. Elvis is taking some shots. Elvis's mouth is wide open. Delgado's mouth is closed, breathing through his nose still. Nice 2 step in jabs by Elvis. Those were some stiff, hard jabs. Fuck. Damn, man. Both fighters had. Oh! Elvis. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. This fight could be slipping away. Jesus. That's a big step up in competition. That Tim Tszyu fight card, right? That shit had to have popped off. Yeah, it did. Right. So what's this? The prelims? I didn't really know much of these guys that were on this card anyway. Oh, they slugging it out. Hill. Let me put both fights side by side. Fuck it. Let me put this one right here. And then I'm gonna put this one right here. What's up, guys? I give that round to Delgado. Elvis got two black eyes. It looks like the raccoon that be in my yard right now. That's him. Nice. Elvis doing a little work right now. Elvis is in the building. Uh huh. Uh huh. I haven't seen Elgato really even commit to a punch yet. He threw that jab, threw that straight, and it did nothing land yet. Oh, Elvis clipped him right on the top of the head. There's a little awkward step there. Whoa, he swung for the bleachers with that one. Delgado catches Elvis with that shot. And we are now in the 8th round with Elvis Rodriguez and Delgado. And both fighters, uh Elvis looks like he's wearing some of the damage. Delgado's face still looks fairly new, but that is definitely not telling the tale of this fight. I think this fight is very close right now as we heading into the closing rounds of the fight. These are, I believe, the last two rounds of the fight, scheduled 10-round fight, I believe it is. So Delgado looks fresh. Elvis looks like he's been in hell and back. And that has to do with the inactivity, I think. Yeah. But I think that Elvis is doing pretty good work though. I it looks like yeah, and he suffered that eye injury I think like 2-3 rounds ago. So other than that, the eyes hasn't really gotten like bad. He looks like he did last round. That other one though, it's the bruise is starting to go a little bit further down though. Man down on the Tim Zoo card. He got back up. He went down though on the fight. Hill went down. And he got back up. Well, what's going on? Don't take a point. Don't take a point. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nice. Now this is their championship rounds. This is the 9th and 10th. Let's see who closes the show in this fight. Definitely looks like Delgado's definitely punching the harder between the two. Elvis is definitely wearing it. Delgado right now is trying to like push Elvis back right now. Everything that Delgado must throw must hurt. He got Elvis looking like the Chinese Elvis right now. Like his eyes is like this. He like nice, good little shot there. Delgado's putting a lot of pressure. Oh! Elvis just caught him! And Elvis had him. Delgado took the punch well. Surprised the ref didn't give him a standing 8 count for that one. Oh. I think Elvis just stole this round for that shot, though. Nice. Elvis is putting the Beats by Dre on him right now. He's got to keep it going, but don't empty out the gas tank. Elvis took a big, deep breath. Delgado still looks calm, composed. Yeah. Delgado loses that round for that. He was all over the place, going down on the rope, sliding. Bad look, bro. Bad look. I think Elvis stole that round. Damn, he hit him square in the chin, right in front of the ref. Like, he put that shit right there, like, dude. Oh. Oh, Delgado is in a lot of trouble right there, man. Damn. Let's go. Last and final round. Elvis took a deep breath. They got Elvis unofficial scorecard winning the fight. Can't say they're not wrong. See, one of the things that Elvis is doing good in the fight, he's really not letting Delgado set his feet. He keeps moving just ever so slightly to keep Delgado's feet moving. And with the Mexican style, it's pressure, pressure, step, step, boom, boom, boom. He's not allowing him to really sit down behind on his punches. And with all that, he's got all this kind of damage on Elvis Rodriguez's face. Nice little sneaky shot on the inside, but Delgado. And this is like the longest minute of Elvis's fucking career right here. He's like praying that they fucking ring the bell on this already. And here comes Delgado just coming in, swinging. I'm not going to say he technically needs to knock him out, but if he could put Elvis down like in this round, it would be a lot better for him right now. He doesn't necessarily have to knock Elvis out to win, but drop him once and that changes everything. And this is a good sequence changing events right here. Delgado and Elvis Rodriguez. Delgado doing some good work right now. Hitting them. This is the 10th and final round. Both fighters put everything on the line. Delgado fought his heart out. Elvis Rodriguez fought his heart out. It was a pretty good fight for the most part. And there was like no major knockouts, and I don't think there's going to be one. There's 22 seconds left on the fight. Elvis Rodriguez coming forward, putting a 1-2 together. Delgado trying to close up. I thought they would go the last 30 seconds and try to slug it out a little, but Elvis is not taking any chances. He keeps moving away from him and trying to play it safe to close out the fight. And that's the end of the fight. Now it's in the judges' hands. And we'll see what the judges saw in this fight. Tell me who you thought won the fight before the judges say it. I want to hear it from you now. I want you to tell me who you think won the fight right now before the scorecards are read. Who do you think won that fight? I mean, both guys did some great work in this fight. Uh, Depending how the judges are seeing it tonight, are they scoring forward aggression? Uh, Delgado here was going forward, and Elvis was going back on his bicycle the majority of the night. So, and 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 if we're going by effective punching, well, it looks like Elvis's face is bruised up. The evidence is right there. Effective punching. Look at both his eyes. Look at Delgado's face. Who had the more effective punches? So I want to see what copy box record says total punches 30% to 23. Jabs landed 94 to 80. Okay. Thrown 198 to 143. Landed 61, 69. Very close fight. The numbers are too close, and sometimes the numbers doesn't tell the story of the fight. So let's see what they say here. Here, let me put some volume on this. At least let me hear how the judges had it. Let's try to get a feel for how the judges. Let me see. Majority decision. Whoa! Lindolfo Gallo won the fight. Wow. Robert Garcia's like, fuck that. That ain't bullshit. He won the fight. Yo, did Robert Garcia's all his fighters win tonight so far? I didn't catch all the prelims. But I'm interested to know if anybody knows that for a fact or has been paying attention to all Robert Garcia's his fighters tonight and what's their record tonight, how many wins, how many losses. I've been seeing him win the last few fights, Robert Garcia. So um as a coach right now, he must be very happy. He just got his fighter to uh, uh, a minor world title right now in the victory over Elvis Rodriguez. And Elvis Rodriguez in activity couldn't close the show. He had him hurt in that round. I thought maybe if he wins that last round, he had to keep it together. And it seemed like that last round was the deciding factor. And I think that that's where the fight you gotta close, baby. You gotta close. You know, you can't get on your bike and play it safe. And they're showing that you know, homeboy was the forward aggressor. He was definitely the one coming forward in the fight. And I had said that. I said, you know, and if you're looking for damage in the fight, Elvis was obviously the more damage of the fighter. It looks like effective punching was also on Delgado's side there. So, um, you know, I don't know. You know, yeah, it was a close fight, and I thought that Elvis might have landed a few more punches than Delgado there, but it seems like you know the judges are on the side tonight where forward aggression and visibility of the effects of your punches is pretty much is going to be on your favor. A very razor thin decision. One of the judges had it a draw. You guys heard it, you know. So yeah, tough fight, tough fight, tough fight. But congratulations to Delgado there. Robert Garcia has a few. What's going on? He- Hello? What's up, Nala? I'm on a live. Oh, yeah. All right, where were we? Oh, gotta take care of that. This Tim Zoo fight card here on the PBC Amazon Prime is streaming it right now. And I'm watching it there. Looks like these guys are going to war here. What's up, guys? What you guys saying? He said, "Oh my gosh, Elvis lost." Edwin looks disappointed. Why do I look disappointed? I don't got a horse in the race. Where's instant replay when you need it? No, no, no. She ain't even home, guys. She's not home yet. It's Saturday night, boxing night. She'll get home around 12:30, around 12:20. It takes her like 35 minutes, 40 minutes to drive home from her job. So 11:30, they close the shop and shit. She locks up and then comes through. So yeah, nah, she's not even here yet. So I'm not starting to blink for that. No, I'm just looking at la cámara. I saw my dog jump up over the thing and I was like, oh shit. And I had to go get him. That's what he gets for talking shit to Sabriel. Ah, that's the sign. Oh, bang, bang. I'm watching the Richard Torres Jr. fight. Yeah, I'm watching both. I'm watching both right now. I got one on that one and one on this one right here. They were just I've been watching the highlights and shit of all the old timers that they showing on Top Rank right now. Vasili's on the rope and shit, and then on the other side, I got Hill going here, slugging it out right now with Makuza. What's that? How do you say his name? Hill's been down in this fight already. This would be a huge upset if Spooner, Spencer right here, can pull this kind of upset out here in Australia. Hey, does anybody know did they fix that thing on the judging out there in Australia? Or did he go along with it with the three judges being Australian judges the last minute in the fight type shit? Yo, I'm putting down, dropping the link in the box. Corillo, what are you guys doing? This is a tough fight for Torres. Richard Torres, this has got to be by far his toughest opponent. He's got the Spartan hat on with the Italian flag. Is that what that is on the back? I didn't see it all the way, but I thought that that was a I could be wrong. I look at Richard Torres. Takes ballet. It's good footwork. No, I wouldn't joke about the ballet. That will help your footwork out. I like this entry for Richard Torres, baby. When any fighter in history came out to some piano music, this has got to be a first. Guido the Gladiator Vianello versus Richard Torres Jr. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's hype it up. We got 3 belts on the line. All small belts. As you can see, the IBF belt they got, they're rectangular shapes and rather than the round ones. That's a minor belt. The other belt they got for the WBO, minor belt. You can see it in the wording right away on the belt. And the green belt they have represented by the WBC. Obviously, you could see the big change in that one, where even the big plate is not on that green belt, but just a thinner version of a plate. Those are the 3 organizations, 3 minor belts on the line. Good achievements for boxers. Very, very good to get. Just don't keep them long enough. Don't start to think that you want to defend them or start collecting minor belts. No, one minor belt lets me know I'm there. Vacate that. Let's fight for a real belt. That's the stepping stone you would like to go. You don't want to get a minor belt and then get another minor belt. And then all of a sudden, you're David the Monster Benavidez. What are you going to unify all 4 minor belts? You could rub them all together and it's not going to make one real belt. So learn how to use them as stepping stones, not as achievements or pinnacles in your career. Like, I got these 2 belts. I'm the shit. No. It should only give you a measuring stick to let you know you're there. You shouldn't already had been a champion and getting more minor belts. I understand his situation. His situation sucks. David the Monster Benavidez. He just ran into another wall. He left one division because one guy was holding the belts hostage and didn't want to fight him. He runs up and there's one guy that has all the belts. No belts scattered throughout the divisions. He's in a tough place. He's in a tough place. Very tough place. But Richard Torres, come on, baby. 25 years old. He's 6'2". 6'2", 229 pounds. Damn, he's not that little, bro. That's our guy. That's what we got. That's the U.S. hope right now at a shot at a world title, because I don't think Big Baby, Gerald Anderson, nah. This is what we got, man. Come on, kid. Come on, Richard Torres. For a heavyweight of today's stature, though, 6'2", it might be on the little smaller end of heavyweights of today's era. With these fucking giant size men, 6'9", 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". How tall was homeboy? I didn't see it. I didn't catch it. What is he, 6'9"? Jesus Christ. Richard Torres is 6'2". This guy is still like that, man. Oh, Richard Torres is going to knock him out. Come on, baby. He's lightning speed right now. This guy's already hanging on for dear life, okay? Nah. Come on, Richard Torres. I'm talking it up. Okay. Come on, baby. Richard, you got to move your head a little bit more. Coming on the inside. He's just wide. He's going to time you coming in. You got to move your head off the center line a little more. A little bit waist movement like Mike Tyson. That kind of like peekaboo style a little more. He's definitely like sizing Richard up. He just got that hand cocked back like this, and he's watching, and he's like leading like with his lead hand like that. And he's gonna try to like shoot it straight. So Richard has got to create a little bit of angles and veer away from that shot. At the way he's positioning his body, he's more like this. So the shot is going to come either from up this way or snap, right? So keep circling out. Come on, Richard. Come on, baby. And don't be so predictable with your head. Oh, that's not the way to do it. That little, no. You can shift, move, shift, duck, shift, boom. Like he's got to get that more like that. Richard Torres got a little bit of nervous energy. You could see it. This guy's patient, but big and awkward. Really big and awkward. He's not as big and fast as I would anticipated him to be. Yeah, he can't. Richard's a little bit small and fast, and this guy is overextending. If Richard calms down a little bit, if either man catches either man, it's lights out. This big dude catches Richard, man. I'm not sure if he's gonna take his punch. When they've been exchanging big. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, he didn't land the whole thing. Okay. If Richard can definitely concentrate a little bit using that stabbing jab down to his body, slow this big guy down a little bit, get him to stand in front of you, you know, he is a big, big, big man. Okay, so um, where his gas tank is in this fight, it's kind of different a little when you fight guys your size. You're a little bit more comfortable. Richard Torres is like that fly on the wall when you're sleeping. He's like, you know, little ass fly, and you can't catch up to him. So you could see that this guy's a little stiff on, a little reluctant to pull the trigger. So before Torres starts to slow down, I would like him to try to like put a little damage on this big dude. Uh, Richard Torres is going to learn later in his career that a lot of this irky jerk movement you can do without that. You're not faking anybody out with that. You're just irky jerky kind of. And that wastes his energy, believe it or not. So in a fight, you want to preserve all your energy, and this fight is a little wild. Referees letting them know about some of these fouls that are occurring in the match. Both fighters are kind of like throwing big punches and falling into each other, quickly clinching up. So Torres, you know, what's up with the elbow in the face, dude? Chill out with the elbow in the yeah, ref. Thank you. Good, good, good. Snap that shot right over the top a little. Big man's cuffing Torres's hands, doesn't want to let him fire off on the inside. He steps with that jab. He still has not got Torres's timing out. But at any time Torres is coming in, darting in like that with his head straight like this, there's a lot of tying up in this fight. Not a lot of real skill being displayed. Every punch, they're clinching. It's one punch clinch, one punch clinch. You know, timeout. Go to your corner. You, come here. 1 point. Ooh. Ooh. That changes things. You know why? Because it also puts desperation in the other guy. Because it's basically a knockdown in the fight, scored in the fight. You could basically say Richard Torres just dropped him. As of right now, it's a 10-8 round. Unless the guy can win the round with the point, it'll be a 9-9 round or sometimes 10-10 rounds. But he would have to be winning this round decisively, and he's not doing that. Nice, nice shot. Good, good. This guy keeps grabbing him like this, like a UFC fight. And look at the referee's eyes. He's all over him. He's watching those underhooks when Torres goes in, leans in. Look at my man's he's getting pissed. He's like trying to set up a punch, like boom, throws it straight. Took a big deep breath there. You knew one day that Charlo Smack was gonna come back to I guess Charlo and Plant are looking for a showdown. Both fighters are gonna fight, I guess, a fight in between, and leading into their fight, I guess. I don't know what they're saying over here on the Tim Zoo, but they're interviewing Caleb Plant right now. But since I gotta see it to believe it with Jamel Charlo, let's see if he comes back. And Jamal. Both are rumored to come back to, and but I've heard about Jamel coming back to the sport like 5, 6 times already. So and he never came back. So and those are one of those situations where I'm just gonna let that play out and see what happens. And if you're saying, well, he's scheduled on this card, he was rumored to be scheduled on several cards already. Look at the one dude standing up with the white tee. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Jesus, that dude is tall. There's a lady standing next to that dude. I hope she's sitting down. Probably the big dude's relative and shit. Oh, he turned that shot on Torres. That was a good shot. We're in the third round right now. Both fighters are really just trying to put some punches, damn it, together. At least land something, guys. Richard Torres, stop trying to go for the knockout and rip this guy's head off. And this other dude, like, there's like you know, the heavyweight division's not fairly known for their jabbers or whatever, what have you. But there's been some decent heavyweight champions that have had great jabs. Riddick Bowe had a good jab. I like Riddick Bowe's jab. I like that. Um, Lennox Lewis had a good jab too. Evander Holyfield had a great jab. He had a fast jab in his prime. Like, so yeah, none of these guys are doing anything like that. Riddick Bowe is a good, he had a great freaking dang dang. He snapped it, man. The referee's got to take control of this fight. These guys are just sloppy with it. Like this guy throws one punch and just falls into Torres, and they clinch and they grab each other, and well, if you're interested enough to know that right now the Tim Zoo fight is starting, Spooner is starting to make his way to the ring. Look at Caleb Plant's victim. He's backing up Spooner. Oh, that was highlights they were showing of a fight. Nah, this gotta be earlier, right? He's getting in the ring. What the hell? I'm a little confused on that. Since I ain't got no volume, I'm not sure if they were showing because now all of a sudden the dude's interviewing Spooner in a sweater on. He doesn't have that green, so that might have been like him walking to what? Well, this was an interview earlier that day, and he's getting in the ring. Yo, what did that copy box say? We're in the fourth round right now with Richard Torres. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not getting in the ring right now. Okay. Mickey Nielsen. There's a lot of grabbing on going on here in this Torres fight, man. This big dude just keeps grabbing Torres, and Torres just got to like stop falling into all his shots. I know he just keeps like leaning in Torres too. My man got a bow tie on. What the hell kind of shit is that? The cross, he got it sideways? What's that about? Oh, that's not a cross. That's like his flag. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's Brit. I thought that was a sideways cross for a second. That's his flag. My man got a bow tie on. That's hilarious. He said Cruz will be pissing blood tomorrow. Mhm. What happened in that right there front line with Cruz? Mm. Nice little sneaky shot by Torres there. Boom. Gotta get it when you fit it. Yep. Look at my man like slap the punch down. He was like Guido. He's like, I'm like, where's my phone? This fucking heavyweight fight is garbage. This dude ain't even fucking like really fighting Richard Torres and is making the fight look real bad because he's so big and awkward. He just keeps smothering Richard. And that's what Richard needs to do, even though it doesn't favor him to stay on the outside with this big guy, because that will favor the big dude. It's going to allow him to throw punches. Richard's starting to see at least he's going to try to make him open up a little bit because the fight is not. So now Richard is staying a little bit more on the outside and trying to counter him now, I guess. He hit Richard with two. Oh, he hit Richard with three straight good shots. I think he hit Richard Torres with the best shots. Torres is starting to like lose his technique, trying to throw like one shots. He just took a big air, and Big Boy just noticed that. Now Big Boy is starting to apply a lot of pressure. Oh, Richard Torres just caught him with a good shot. What are these guys saying about this fight? Guido Guido got up some good shots there, and Richard Torres is starting to come apart here. It looks like that those shots that Guido there landed really gave him like confidence, and he started to try to put his punches together. That's the best sequence he looked in the fight thus far. Yeah, that last round really like activated Guido here. He's fighting with a bit more urgency and confident in his shot. He must have felt like he hurt Richard. Richard just a lot shorter, and it's just difficult for him to catch up to him. A little tape with the glove, get that out the way. Nelson here over here on the other card with the Tim Tszyu fight. They're having themselves a pretty good battle right now. Torres just keeps leaning with his head. Now, wow, that forearm is vicious. Come on, bro. He just keeps framing towards his neck back. That was a good body shot. Torres took it well. Looking a little sloppy there. There you go. When you bend with your knees too. Torres caught him with two good shots right there. Oh man. And this is what we got for our heavyweights. I'm trying to tell you guys the heavyweight division's been struggling for a long time. They just keep trying to fight the same heavyweights over and over and over because there's just shit. You tell me what you're watching. Tell me what you're watching. Are you guys entertained? Come on, I don't want to shit on no guy, but I'm gonna tell the freaking truth. It's hard for me to stay awake right now. No, at least Nelson on this Tim Zoo fight over here on the other side got the kid's eye busted up, So that's some Hawaiians there. Hopefully, this fight right here produces a knockout. These guys look a little bit more mobile, hitting the mitts. Anyway, he does. And then he gets in the ring and he don't look nothing like that. Damn, look at these boys, is big. Richard Torres' footwork too is the problem. His footwork is he doesn't really have any bounce to his step, and when he throws a punch, he leaves his front foot planted from the moment he throws the punch. And he's not in the right placement. He needs to like step on the side of the big boy's foot. And the whole time it's there. It's just that Richard Torres doesn't, his inexperience, I guess, is not allowing him. Now he steps over, tries to get the punch, but he leads with his head. His head is reaching him first rather than his fist. He's not leading with his fist, he's leading with his head. And they talk this Guido guy, whatever, up like the fucking next coming of boxing and shit. And Jesus, what are we in the seventh round? He just took a big gasp of air. You know, that's why we got, you know, Daniel Dubois and Parker fighting, right? And they I felt like they should have like rescheduled that fight. And that's it. Them and Usyk. That's what's left. Tyson Fury is gone. Dante Wilder is no more. AJ is no more. Uh, and Billy, I mean, what's his name? Njagba. No, we need a good heavyweight kid to start coming up, man. Oh, this fight is starting to heat up a little bit here, though. I gotta admit, both fighters exchanging bit in the middle. Their technique is real sloppy right now at best. Torres took a deep breath. He's just nonchalantly walking over to the corner. Um, Richard Torres right now is like really he's ESPN is definitely showing his highlights right now. Would they show the same punch 4 times because of a lack of action? Come on, Torres, get it together for that stash. Yo, Juan Lopez there. Has he fought, guys? Frontline. Has the young kid fought yet? On the Miguel Cotto promotion card? Yo, Frontline, I'm gonna need that phone number, bro. Did you end up sending me that shit? Nice little overhand right there. Torres just keeps snapping him on the side of the head occasionally. This dude has had his moments too in this fight right here in these rounds. No, I don't got no message. Torres caught him with a pretty decent shot there. And he comes back. Both fighters taking a big deep breath. And Torres, oh, nice shot. Oh, nice shot. Torres stopped that jerky movement. Torres caught him with a couple good shots here. Both men exhausted. Torres just got to settle in. Boom. Oh, he blitzed Torres. He tried to blitz him. They getting announced now. What is this? The ninth round in the Torres fight. We're entering the ninth round. Oh, Richard Torres caught him with a big shot right there. Got him up against the rope. Man, Torres just gotta try to like. There you go, Torres. Good little snapping overhand right there. Oh, they closed out this fight right here. Richard Torres. Uh oh, is this it? This is the last and final round. Okay, yeah. Look at Tim Zoo sitting back there waiting. Juanita dropped in one. Front line, what do you mean? What happened? Oh shit. Homeboy is really coming after Torres right here in this round. But I think Torres might have survived this weather the storm. But these guys are saying it's a closer fight. Very sloppy fight, but I mean, I guess if you look at it in the side of competition, they're both equal when it comes to level skill. So as far as them being on the same level skill, I think that they are. And in that regards, I think the fight was competitive in that sense. Not your most technical of boxing matches, pretty wild at times. Bam Bam, what's going on? Taurus is still going forward. Maybe I should say they throwing with bad intentions. Oh, Taurus is pouring it on strong right now. Come on, big boy. That Torres fight is over with. They both gasping for air right there. I think Torres did enough to secure that victory right there. Let's see where Torres goes from here. Like I said, not the best heavyweight match I've ever seen in my life, but he got the job done, and that's what counts. I think he got the job done. Not unless they rob him right now. He did get the point deduction, and from what I thought of the fight, I think he with the point deduction and everything, I think he did enough Torres to secure the victory. So let's see what the judges saw. Damn, I wish I could watch that fight. I don't know where the fuck it is. Roblox? Huh? I think Torres won this fight. I agree with him. Max DeLuca, he's still around. There you go, Richard. Good win. Good win, Richard Torres. Congratulations on the win. Uh, yeah, that's the only fight besides the UFC shit that my damn it. How's that fight going, guys? All right, let me see what I can get here. 4 fights. I got the Tim Zoo fight still right up here. Where did my Tim Zoo fight go? Oh yeah, right here, right here, my bag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it right there. So let me just switch over to that. How's the fight going? Bam Bam. Come on, man. You guys are not talking to me. Ain't letting me know nothing. Que mierda. I just can't get this fight. What's going on? Wow. That's fucking incredible. Uh, it's close. The fight is that close, guys? Oh no. What's going on over there, bro? Wow. I fuck it. I can't get it, bro. I guess the Tim Zoo fight is all I got left. I'm gonna check out this Tim Zoo fight for what it's worth. Uh, I don't know, man. I really don't think that Tim Zoo. Uh, I think he's gonna be pushed out again, Tim Zoo, in a funny way, because Inter Jamel Charlo has always been his like kryptonite in the division. And lo and behold, almost 2 years of inactivity, he'll probably come back and steal the spotlight away from him. So that matchup right there is also over. He said it's close. It's close. Yo, I remember when he knocked out. Dude. Jesus Christ. What are you guys watching right now? Come on, Bam. What's up? What's going on? That Miguel Cotto card. Oh, yo, front line. It was that close of a fight. Yo, Bam. What the hell are y'all doing? It was that close of a fight. Yo, listen, that. Well, I'm just gonna call the fights I got right now. Um, that Richard Torres fight. Um, it should open his eyes to what lies ahead for him in this heavyweight division of giant sized men. He's going to have to learn how to be a little bit more elusive with his waist. His footwork got to come a little bit more. He can't just rely on his power all the time. Richard Torres can't go into the ring thinking that all he has to do is land that one big shot and the night's going to be over. There are some pretty, crafty heavyweights up there at the top, and that can give him a lot of problems. Dubois being one of them, Parker being a more mobile and more active heavyweight. To think of a couple of those guys, definitely the top echelon, Usyk, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be too much for Torres. He's got to like learn how to fight these giant sized men like this that can actually move. You know, um, I'm gonna go back later. I want to see what Joy Joyce looked like, but I could pretty much probably sums it up for you. He kind of looked like this tonight, and I didn't even see the fight. Am I right? I'm pretty. I watch how. Let me see if I'm wrong. That's it. I doubt it. Uh, so like he's gonna have to learn how to fight bigger men that are a little bit more skilled and not rely on that power. That's all. Uh, so let's see how Richard Torres goes from here. He's definitely not ready for no title shot. No, not at all. I don't think he beats Parker. I don't think shit. I don't think he might beat uh Zan. Might give him a problem. What do I mean? Like might like I'm saying Zan just might outright beat him, but at the same time, I'm thinking like maybe Torres will have a chance with him. Any of these big men land on Richard Torres's chin, I think it's gonna be lights out, kid. That's the problem. He's not that, So what's up, man? A whole bunch of just like things just popped up here. What? The hell is this guy? Shit. Let's see what they're doing in the Tim Zoo fight right now. There's Tim Zoo right now talking it up. Sean Porter doing his best impression of a commentate reporter, boxing analyst, former world champion. Between Sean Porter and Tim Bradley, man, I tell you. I think this is the co-main event in the Tim Zoo fight right here. So right after this one, it'll be have the Tim Zoo fight. What happened in that fight, guys? I just know they're gonna be talking shit about him. So who won the fight, guys? I didn't see it. If you put it up, what it say? Why you gotta the hell, y'all? Frontline, who won the fight? He won split decision. Like Bang Bang said that uh they put these guys in to fight each other young, fast. They're probably gonna meet each other later on in their career. Where I could see, both guys becoming world champion either in the same weight division or one above and stuff. And later on, this fight right here in particular will come back into play. It'll be like one of those scenarios where they'll meet again later on in their career. They're really young in their career. So yeah. You think they're gonna talk shit about Juanita's performance Was the performance bad? I'm gonna go take a look at it anyway when I got time. Since I already got like 2 fights up and shit. I'm gonna stay on 2 fights watching. There was just a lot of fight cards today. There was 4 major fight cards today, and in each fight card had interesting fighters in their own right on it. I obviously subscribed to the ESPN, and Amazon Prime was giving out the Tim Tszyu fight as well for free. So that's still kicking off. So I took those two, and also ESPN is broadcasting the UFC fight too for the UFC heads out there. So I think it's Emmett versus uh, um, uh, Murphy. That's who's fighting on the UFC. Liam Tavalis. Really, front line. Honestly, you saw him winning. Yeah, it was like that. I'll be honest. I mean, Juanita might have escaped with one here today, and it'll be one that he looks back in his career and perhaps relives fights to see another day. That 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 can be a potential matchup later down the road. So definitely, yes. Front line, that fight 5 years from now would have sold out. Yeah. Listen, uh, let's see where both fighters end up in their career, and if they can put each other in that big main event again. Especially if this fight ended in some controversy where some fans were on the side that Juanita lost the fight. And then the other guys are gonna say it was a close fighting, could have went either way. So, okay, I get it. Uh, so don't don't rematch it right now. Let both gentlemen get a little um bit further along in their career, and depending where both men end up, say both men are world champions later on 3 4 years from now, and boom, a rematch erupts for unification. It'd be way better. And with if you think the fighting was close now, depending how that fight was playing out, I didn't see it myself. But just imagine those two young men with 3 to 4 more years of boxing experience, pro boxing experience on their side. What do you think that fight's going to look like? What do you think you guys are going to say? You know what you guys are going to say? Oh, Juanita's not the same fighter he was 4 years ago when that fight went like this, and this. And they're going to say, this dude wasn't like that neither. They ain't no kids. Now they men. Let's get it on like that. That it happens like that. When guys fought each other when they were younger, then that's what they say. Oh, that was then. I'm a much different fighter now. Blah blah blah. It just builds for the moment, guys, right? Yeah, I think this is the co-main event to the Tim Tszyu fight. Like I said, like this whole Tim Tszyu card All I know is Spooner and Tim Zoo on it. That's it. Really. I didn't. I tell you right now, this guy ain't no Tua. Tua Tua would have been had that guy knocked out. David Tua, he'd have had that dude knocked out a long time ago. I'm just waiting for this fight to fucking go off, man. Well, I wait a minute. I thought this was might have been the co-main event, but this is a 6 round fight. Co-main event to two. No, it can't be. All three judges are from Australia. Yeah, that was the thing with the Tim Zoo fight. That Tim Zoo and Spooner, Spencer Spooner there, they had an agreement that two of the judges were supposed to be international judges. And 7 days out from the fight, they called Spooner and them and told them, well, all three judges going to be Australian. And Spooner and them are like, yo, we got a signed contract that says that all three judging was not going to be Australian. That I signed up for two judges to be. And so this is all a lot of crazy shit. Is Tim Zoo's corner. I mean, like management. Are they investing in the fact that they're not trying to take any chances? You know what I mean? Ayabuchi and Tua. I look at this Hawaiian dude type dude, and I think of Tua and Ike Ayabuchi. That's one of the greatest heavyweight matches I probably ever witnessed in my life. I mean, when I went back later and I got to on the privilege to watch YouTube highlights of like our old legends, the Ronnie Lau and George Foreman fight was a very interesting heavyweight match because it had a lot of power. There was a lot of power displayed, and it was violent in nature because of you knew if those punches were like, and they did. George Foreman took a lot of those punches, man. Ronnie Loud's punches. Ronnie Loud just fell like a sack of like he felt like boom. He was exhausted, beaten. Both of them. I remember when he dropped Big George in that fight, Ronnie Loud. That was a crazy fight. Crazy fight. But Ike Igabuchi, and Tua, that was a great fucking heavyweight fight. That was a great fight. I remember it was just so much action. Them motherfuckers threw a lot of punches in that fight. I remember. Damn, I forgot it. I knew there was something I had to do. Fucking Bam Bam. It was Bam Bam talking me up. He done messed me up. And now I don't know. I forgot what to do. Frontline, you were supposed to call Armando to remind me. You know what I'm saying? You guys know Armando was walking around earlier today in his samurai robe. I got a lighter in one hand and pick up the other one. Oh man. Shit. What's going on? Wow. Wow. Damn bang bang. I forgot it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Might be able to correct that right now. Hold on. Okay, okay. All right. Let's think here. What was that? I think this. Bam, bam. Hold up. There you go, bam, bam. Cash apps at the bottom right there. If you want to help the channel out, grow, we're going to Naoya anyway, May 4th. And that's going to help me get around Las Vegas and get these interviews for you guys. So anything you want to donate to the channel, you can send it to me on my Cash App, $7474 EM. And I will deeply appreciate that. So like Bam said, there it is, Bam. Who didn't do it? What are you talking about, Bam? It's just right there, bro. What's wrong with your eyes? I don't know. It was been there the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he got this dude in trouble right now. The bull. Well, oh, my man slipped. He slipped. Ooh, but that's a knockdown, bro. That's a knockdown. That is a knockdown. Is he? Oh shit. We got a knockdown here. Oh no. Slip, knockdown. Come on. Smiling, dope. Bam. Yeah, I hope this Tim Tszyu fight is fucking worth it right now, man. I really do. These boys are swinging over here on this Tim Tszyu card in the PBC one. And it's also streaming on two separate things. I think it's on Queensbridge too, as well. Both of them are free. What the hell am I pressing over here? Yeah. Oh, wifey just got home. Remember the signs, guys. Remember the signs. All right. It's danger, Will Watson. Danger, Will Watson. That's when I say, what? What's that, girl? Timmy stuck in a well. Yo, I gotta go. Come on, man. Already knock him out. Let's go. uh, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough fight, but Spooner, to tell you the truth, is right up Tim Tszyu's alley. As a fighter, um, uh, this. Ooh, we got a knockdown here. Oh yeah, he dropped him. We in the 5th round. Oh, that was a big shot out of wine, dude. Oh, he's catching him. He's catching. It's over. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's big boy knockouts right there. Let's go. He yelling out to the crowd, what, y'all ain't impressed? He's like, yo, I knocked him the fuck out here. He partying. Oh, them fans don't look happy at all. He looked like he knocked out the hometown hero or something. Everybody was like, oh shit. Then he looked away. He was getting beamed on, that eye looking bad. That eye was looking like bad shape. Ooh, they was throwing bombs though. Boom, that one hurt. Boom, that one. Bam, that one followed. Bam, that one followed it. And boom. Oh, he was pacing him. Come on, man. What time is this Tim Tszyu fight gonna start? Let's fucking go, bro. What is it? 12:10? Wifey got home a little early, bro. I might, I might have to cut this live stream, bro. Where the hell is she? She was just downstairs. Oh, she's downstairs in the basement. Yeah, she's checking the pump. All right, is the Tim Tszyu one? It has to be next, right? He advances to 7-1. That arena is packed for this fight. You mean to tell me that the co-main event to your fight was a 6-round fight? What a shot. What a shot. Man, she's so good. My wife is so good. She comes home, she like checks everything. I'm watching her on the camera like go through her steps. She goes downstairs, checks the pump in the water, make sure all the switches downstairs are on, the hoses are in. She comes around, goes up, checks on Nala, and then she swings down to the other side of the house, checks on Grandpa, and then comes back around. She's trying to grab the dog. I can hear his collar. How you doing, Jax? Nah, nah, nah. We was hungry. Hi, babe. Hold on, let me go grab my wife's butt. I'll be right back. I'm going where? What panel are you guys talking about? What the hell are you guys talking about? Shit. See, boom, bam, bam. You're going stage left, bam, on me. You're going stage left. Don't start associating me with your vendettas. Look at this. Australia's fucking. You know, I guess me looking at it, it looks like beautiful, remarkable. You probably ask the people that live there. They're like, "This place is shit. I want to leave." It's like everywhere where like you live, like you've been there, seen that, done that, and shit type shit, and you know, Costa Zoo, bro. He was that dude, man. He definitely was that dude. But he made himself twice with Tim Zoo. He's the spitting image of his father, bro. Fucking spitting image of his dad, bro. And then there's a couple fighters like that. Ricky Haddon's son looks just like him, man. It was like Ricky Haddon had him by himself. Look at him right there, yeah. Uh what else? Who else looked like they father so goddamn much? Couple fighters there. Damn, Tim Zoo's dad finally showed up to a fight. Watch his son fight to get knocked out. Sat in the front row. Got knocked the fuck out. Yo, Bang Bang. You mind hitting that like button for me? Just want to hit that real quick. We're gonna check the analytics, make sure Bam Bam is not just in here trolling, like just catching free rack, no like button or nothing, just not even wiping his feet before he come through the door type shit, just mud all over the living room. Fuck my couches and shit. Fuck these couches, type. Hit that like button, damn it. You know what I mean? First thing Frontline did when he hopped on the channel was like, bam. If there it was another way, Frontline went, logged in on a secondary device under a new name and hit the like button twice for me. You know what I'm saying? Amando, he did it 5 times. Bam. We're gonna have to like pull his file. And to think, I gave him the Bam Bam name instead of Bang Bang. You know what I'm saying? Like Bang Bang. You know what I mean? I call him Bam Bam Boogie, bro. It was cooler. Nah. I'm about to take that back. Here we go. Here comes the American Spence. Joey Spence. He has a record of 19-1 and 11 KOs. Tonight is his night. The American traveling, going out, daring to be great in Australia's backyard, fighting Australia's son, Tim Tszyu, former world champions legend, Costa Tszyu, which was also a very big Australian champion. I think Costa Tszyu was slightly well more known than his son. His son looking to get back on the winning ways tonight. Tim Tszyu suffering 2 defeats. One, many of us said, cut on the head. But the second one, you got knocked the fuck out. Let's see how Tim Tszyu responds tonight. He has a 24-2 record with 17 knockouts. Get your predictions in. Let me know. Notre Dame's world title is on the line. Who wins and how? You must pick the correct round to be awarded the Notre Dame's World Championship here at Round 1 Sports Talk. Anyone can enter. Just give the name and the round. You cannot pick 8, 9, and 10. You must say who's going to win and how. And we all know Bang Bang Boogie's prediction. It's going to be a unanimous decision by some guy. This is typical behavior from Bam Bam Boogie. That's, basically it. And my phone is about to die. Yo, come on, put it in. Who you got? I got Tim Tszyu stopping this kid. I think Tim Tszyu's gonna beat him. I got Tim Tszyu. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tim Tszyu could be anxious. There's a lot of different ways fighters come back from a brutal knockout like that. This is a difficult one, to tell you the truth. In my head, got a lot of doubts, got a lot of confidence in Tim Tszyu. I'm gonna take Tim Tszyu. I want to say round 10. For some reason, round 7 and 8 keep coming into mind. He did take out Tony Harrison fairly. I'm gonna go Tim Tszyu round 8. Oh shit, he got Spencer KO round 5. Bam, what do you got, Armando? What do you got? Come on, give me your predictions. Oh shit. I know what I was gonna do now. Whoa, what's that? The Notre Dame World Championship is on the line. It's on the line. Hey yo, bang bang, Armando. Did you guys hear Frontline try to slide in that little Collazo 5th round prediction for no main event? Like, and he's like, yo, I was like, technically the no. Man, listen. I forgot my water. That's what I forgot. My water. I need that. Bang, you got unanimous decision. But who he got? Spencer or what? Come on, bang bang. Where you at? Who he got? No, it wasn't for the belt. Colazo wasn't the main event. It wasn't for the belt. Was it a main event? Here at Round One Sports Talk, we only do main events. Ask Armando. We only do main events. So if it wasn't a main event, you technically didn't win. See what I'm saying? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. We busting her out today. in a galaxy far, far away. Suckers try to bring you fake boxing news and biased content. But I'm fighting all the bullshit. Woo! Listen. That shit's dope. Here we go. Here we go. We about to get it on right now. Tim Tszyu. Here we go. Round one. Good faking right now. Spencer is like, it's looking a little fast. He's leaning. Nice shot. Tim Tszyu got the hand up. They must have taped that hand to his forehead in training. Both fighters really cautious right now. Really, both fighters testing the intelligence of each other. You could see both fighters trying to edge their way into like finding their range. Spence nice, couple shots right there. Tim Tszyu still on the tack. Stepping in with the jab. And you know Tim Tszyu's gonna always be himself, flat-footed. I think Spencer needs to circle a little bit back and forth. Try to cut. You know Tim Tszyu's gonna be right in your face. Good body shot. Tim Tszyu, calm, cool, collective. Stepping forward. Spencer needs to use that jab just a little more. Just there you go, kid. Good feeling out process round. Like, it's one of those rounds, like, you know what I'm saying? You just, you want to get to see what the guy in front of you, what he has to offer. And nothing big happened there. Not yet anyway. So Come on, Tim Zoo. Nice. Both guys are not really using the jab all that well. I think they both decided to exchange big hard. Um, Tim Zoo is stalking him, and Spence is moving. Right when Tim Zoo's trying to close the distance, he moves. He's got that right hand cocked. He's just like got it right there. He's waiting to fire it off. He's gonna try to come over Tim Zoo's glove. Um, Tim got to keep that left up. Notice how Tim has not tried that lunging body shot that got him knocked out. He ain't tried it, right? Mr. Miyagi's in Tim Zoo's corner right now. He's in the crowd right now. Very cautious.
Power on.
Is that a trip? Okay. That's the closing ending of round 2. Tim Zoo's not fighting like Tim Zoo normally would fight. I think by now he would have thrown more punches. Um, you know, in this fight, I think he's fighting very cautious right now, Tim Zoo. What is different in his fight right now is that little check body hook that he likes to throw. And he, in fact, has not thrown that punch, which that was the punch that got him knocked out. He just threw it from the wrong distance. It's not like you should abandon that punch altogether. It was just the when and the where. It's how he got knocked out. Then for him to come out and say he had a broken hand and he fought Tim Zoo with one hand, added insult to injury. Tim Zoo stalking him right now. Round 3 right now, 2 minutes into round 3. And here goes Tim Zoo right now. He's stepping forward now. I think he decided to start to step forward. Typically round 4 is when the fighter's more the feline process is pretty much over, the honeymoon, and it's all fighting from here on in. the newlyweds. Yeah, Tim Zoo's coming forward now. Yeah, he's starting to apply a lot of pressure on this, and he's real calm and composed. I think he felt Spencer's here power, and he didn't feel anything. Now this is Vince's Tim Zoo right here, punching, framing off, changing up the levels, going upstairs, downstairs. I think Tim Zoo's realized he's got control in this fight. Spencer is he's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do something. The American's gonna have to try to change it up here. Get Tim Zoo's respect. Tim Zoo just fired a good three-piece combo, landing basically every shot right there, going upstairs, downstairs, and Spencer is catching a bit of leather to his face right now, I have to admit. He fires off a good shot in the middle of the ring. Tim Zoo is just popping that jab. He even looks a little bit faster right now. The confidence is really starting to build. You can see Tim Zoo's confidence building with every punch that's thrown. He's backing Spencer up right now. Spencer's got to figure it out. He's got to start to go forward, but work off his jab. There you go, Spencer. Spencer, no sooner that I say it, he counts back with two. Tim Zoo's going backwards. He's up against the rope, closing seconds of the round. Let's go. The referee looks like he works at IHOP or a restaurant steakhouse. He's got that jacket. Spencer there can't take too many more of these shots. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He took some of Tim Zoo's big shots, but you don't gotta do that in order to like. He's gotta move more. It seems like when Tim Zoo's on the attack forward, he let's see what he does this round right here. Nice little shot. Spencer be having his little moments, man. Just you see, like here, far in between. Yo, Tim Zoo's really coming alive now. Now that's the Tim Zoo I know right there. See the speed even coming there now. We are in round 4 in Tim Zoo, Joey Spencer fight. Nice uppercut on the inside by Tim Zoo. Spencer answers back with one of his own downstairs to the body. Both men in the center of the ring. Tim Zoo popping the jab, comes over with small check hook. Tim Zoo throws 2 counter punches, misses. Spencer covers up. Tim Zoo uppercut on the inside. Nice check hook. Spencer acknowledges it. Tim Zoo's firing off right now. Good shots by Tim Zoo. Even going downstairs to the body. Spencer is shelling up, steps back, one strong punch downstairs to the body, got Tim Zoo's attention. Tim Zoo takes a step back, comes back with an uppercut. Spencer takes it, handles the punch well. Tim Zoo is connecting pretty decent against Spencer. He looks like he got him busted up. The eyes looks battered. But Spencer, for the most part, is taking the punches well. For how long, time will tell. I say about the 8th round. So, Spencer eats leather right now in the center of the ring. Tim Zoo, relentless, throwing uppercuts, trying to sap the rest of the energy that is Spencer. Joey Spencer's taking big punishment right now. He just got caught with a big body shot that got his attention, and Tim Zoo is relentless, pounding upstairs, just pounding, pounding. The referee is paying close attention right now, and Spencer comes back with a couple punches of his own, catches 2 big one. Referee stepping in on the inside. Spencer off the rope, the towel goes in. The fight is over. The fight is over. They threw in the towel. I saw the towel come in. That fight is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. And just like I said, Tim Tszyu was gonna knock him out in the 4th round. I don't know why you guys ever doubted me. You know what I'm saying? It's like my mom, Frontline is the blue Power Ranger, and all Bam Bam Boogie wants to do is be the pink Power Ranger. I don't know why, but hey, you know, Armando, if you want to be the Pink Ranger, hey, he always wants to pick unanimous decisions and shit. But congratulations to Tim Tszyu. Good victory, strong finish. That will boost up your morale. I think that that's something that also Devin Haney needs. That kind of performance. Although I think I'm on the line. I'm on the line that Devin Haney doesn't necessarily have to knock him out, but definitely put up a strong performance like this. Once Tim Tszyu got in there and showed that, he felt this guy's punches and stuff, Tim Tszyu really started putting the punches together. Yeah, I'm watching the highlight, and he was just getting faster and faster, and they threw in the towel. Yep. That's Tim Tszyu's uncle right there. Tim Tszyu's brother, um, um, father's brother. That's Tim Tszyu's wife, I think. The last 2 matches she's been to losses, but he takes care of business tonight. All right, Australia, you got one on us tonight. You took out USA. Damn, he busted that kid up. He busted Spooner up, man. Damn, he busted Spooner up. Yo, Spooner looks like a straight up raccoon. And Tim Tszyu doesn't look like he's even been in a fight. Look at me, Tim Tszyu. Come on, look over here. Yeah, that's Tim Tszyu's wife. I think, yeah. Good victory. Good victory. What can you say? Spooner was Spooner Spencer, Joey Spencer. He was game. He was game, man. He came in. The judges was one of his concerns, but the judges wasn't needed tonight. There was no scorecard being read. Tim Tszyu, I felt like after the 3rd round, after he got in there and he mixed it up and he felt Spencer's punches, I think he really felt like the kid didn't have enough for him. A fighter knows, right away, you'll know. Look at his wife, Tim Tszyu's wife, taking a deep breath, like, honey, this is the fight business, and your man's in there, you know, trying to get this dub, but yeah, Carlos Tim did win. He pulled that off. He destroyed him actually. So we need a recap. Elvis Rodriguez here. He lost tonight. It was a pretty close fight. But Diego there, um, he pulled it off. I felt like um, Elvis was doing really good work in the fight, but it was obvious that you know Elvis's face was telling a different story. And if the judges were looking at effective punching, it definitely, was on his side. You can see where tonight Tim Zoo really put his punches together, and Spencer's face is really showing the damage. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, and I'm just like, it's how you view the fight. So, but there were a lot of interesting fights here tonight. Abdullah Mason came out. There were a lot of young, up and coming prospects. You guys witnessed the fight yourselves tonight from a young man that's only had two professional fights. And the fight business can be tough. These fights can be tough, and sometimes you can enter a fight really early as a young man, but you know, if you both stay the course, you stand to meet each other again down the road, and it could be when all the money is on the table. So congratulations to the men that won tonight. I wish you nothing but this success, and to those who lost, may you rebound from here and continue to live out your career as a boxer. Elvis has some decisions to be made right now, and the boxing world is paying attention to what has occurred tonight. So it moves things along in the boxing world. It moves things along. And that's where we want to be. We want to be at the next big fight. That's what we want. So from boxing tonight, Richard Torres, he pulled off the victory. Not the greatest performance, I can say, for the young man. He has a lot of learning to go, but he continues to win. And that's what you need to do. You need to continue to win, get better with every fight, and every fight is a learning experience. So, hats off to Richard Torres. No matter how you did it, you got the job done. On to the next match. Okay. So, like I said, big night in boxing. Boxing was a little bit of everywhere today. And it goes to show you that, these promotional companies are trying to put together these fights for us right now. We have a lot of big fights coming up. The Duran Boots Ennises of the world with Stan Leones. And we have a lot of great fights, the Naoya Inoue card. And what can I say? I'm looking forward once again for you guys to join us here at Round One Sports TV. You guys have always been the best. Bang Bang Boogie, Frontline, Armando, and every member of and every supporter of the Round One crew. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to hit that like button for me. And like always, I'm on to the next one after this one here at Round One Sports Talk. Peace.